You guys hear that? That's the sound of a plane going by. You know why there's a plane going by? Because there's fly shit going down. What's up, guys? Your boy Roy back at it with the back of this, and this is the Preaching to the Birds podcast. We like to bring the latest in breaking Eagles news as it comes to you. Now, with that being said, we have a lot of news to cover. Got to make up for some lost time that I lost during this week. So we're going to go over some tidbits, some small details in the NFL week that our Philadelphia Eagles have gone through, right? So foremost, we're going to go over a couple of the top 100 players that the Eagles have been blessed to make it on this list. If that doesn't make sense, the Eagles have about 4 players on the top 100 list that the NFL creates amongst the NFL players. We're going to be discussing the 4 players that have made it on the top 100 list so far. If the people on the list are deservedly there, and if so, you know why. Personally, I'm going to give you guys a heads up. I feel like Devontae Smith is there, but he's also, congratulations to Devontae Smith for being there, but he's also there in a disrespectful spot, in my opinion. So we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to also talk about the most important thing that's going on right now with the Eagles land. Training camp is going crazy. Them young boys looking fast. They looking furious. But let's get into it. So far the Eagles, our beloved franchise, our beloved storied franchise, only have 4 players that have made the top 100 list. Devontae Smith checked in at 100, which is respectable. We're thankful for Devontae Smith being there. But as you guys can clearly are going to be able to clearly see, I believe he got snubbed. So they have Amon-Ra St. Brown at 67, while they put Devontae Smith at 100, which is 33 spots ahead of Devontae Smith. However, Devontae Smith averaged more yards on less catches and had more touchdowns than this man. So how are you going to tell me that Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be rated higher above my boy Devontae? It don't make no sense. So I'm saying cut the nonsense. Devontae should be up there at least in the 60s, 70s, something like that. It's disrespectful for him to be that far below Amon-Ra St. Brown when he had less yards, less touchdowns, and less of an impact for his team. This is my opinion. The other players that made the list are Jordan Mailata, I believe at 75. We got Jason Kelce up in there. Jason Kelce makes the list. Jason Kelce makes the list at 71. And Darius Slay makes the list at 65. Personally, I think Jason Kelce and Darius Slay are in pretty good position just because they're older players. So, I mean, I can see some of the NFL people, being kind of haters. Like, they're getting older. They might, take a step back. But, Jordan Mailata and Devontae Smith, I got a problem being where they're at. Because realistically speaking, they're better than a lot of people, and they're coming into their prime. You know what I'm saying? Devontae Smith and Jordan Mailata are coming into their prime. They're going to be top 5, top 10 in their position for a long time coming. For them to be rated this lowly or this high and however you want to say it, they should be lower on the list, closer to the 1, 2, 3 than up in the 50s, 60s, 70s. You know what I'm saying? It's straight garbage, especially Devontae Smith. Top 100? No, he should be at least in the 70s, 60s. All right. So let's end that conversation. Cool. Let's hop into our next convo. Cool. So the Philadelphia Eagles have dropped their Kelly green jerseys, right? Their Kelly green jerseys. We're excited about it. All Philadelphia Eagles fans are fucking hyped. They're dropping their Kelly green jerseys later tonight. They dropped a little snippet. I don't know if you guys have seen it on the Philadelphia Eagles Twitter account. I definitely recommend going to that and see it. They show you a nice little sleeve. I'll probably show y'all a little video of it. Fire though. I hope y'all get to see that shit. It's ooh-wee. It's so cool. Personally, if I'm being completely honest, I'm thinking about getting a Kelly green jersey of the Young Bucks. I'm thinking about getting a Jalen Carter. Thinking about getting a Nolan Smith, because they're doing crazy work at camp. And realistically, now that we talked about that, let's get straight into the camp notes, right? So the Eagles, the Eagles are exciting us at camp, boy. The Eagles are exciting us at camp. But let's go over the camp notes real quick. So I'm gonna pull this up for you guys. But first team, these are the first team July 28th notes. Cam Jergens once again started the day at first team right guard. In the first play of 11-on-11 drills, Jalen Hurts hits A.J. Brown down the left side for a 30-yard completion. Solid coverage from Josiah Scott, but a better throw from Jalen Hurts allowed for the completion. Hurts underthrew Devontae Smith downfield, allowing Josh Jobe to break up the pass, nearly picked off. Rolling to his right, Jalen Hurts found Quez Watkins deep down the sidelines. Good for Quez. We need him to do work this year. Nolan Smith followed up the next play with a sack on Hurts. Jalen Carter was double-teamed as the play went to the right. He pushed both blockers over, didn't make the tackle, but strung the play out for someone else. Very impressive. Second, third team notes. Greg Ward caught a deep touchdown from Marcus Mariota with the Josh Jobe beat in coverage. Mario Goodrich had an interception during 7-on-7 drills. And key takeaways, Jalen Hurts was 11 out of 14 with 0 touchdowns and 0 interceptions today. Sean Desai complimented Nakobe Dean and Jordan Davis on their start to camp. Deion Kane got a lot of reps with the second team. Cam Jergens was getting the starting right guard reps, and Nolan Smith had yet another great day, both generating pressure and perform well when dropping into coverage, right? So we're like super hyped about that. We're super hyped about our boys, Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter, doing crazy work already. The most important things that I saw from that, Cam Jergens is still holding down the right guard position. I want to see Tyler Steen get a little action in there. He's bigger. I wouldn't say he's faster, but he's definitely going to be stronger later in the life. So I want to see Tyler Steen get a crack at it, at least get 1-2 couple snaps in there. But I'm excited to see Cam Jergens in there. Might be doing a lot of screens this year, y'all. A lot of screens. He's a moving athlete. You know what I mean? He used to be a tight end. Now he's playing center. Now they moved him to guard. You know, hey, he might be really good in the screens and stuff of that nature. I'm really excited to see it. Excuse me. But the most important thing I'm really excited to see, these boys, Jalen Carter and this boy Nolan Smith, go in there and do that work. Every day I've been hearing about these boys. All I hear is good things. Good motor, good strength, good lean, good drive. We up here. We winning. One other notable thing I haven't mentioned so far is Deion Kane has been re-signed to the team. For those of you who don't remember, Deion Kane was with us last year, and we were debating whether we were going to keep Deion Kane, Jalen Reagor, or the dude that left to the Arizona Cardinals, Zach Pascal. So, you know, it's good to see him. It seems like the Eagles are good at wide receiver for right now, but we're still bringing in more talent at wide receiver just to make sure that we're straight. I never mentioned a dude named Peyton that came in. I can't remember his first name, y'all. I ain't going to even cap to y'all, but he came in. So I just wanted to tell y'all, the Eagles are definitely looking into getting wide receiver help. They are not totally sold on Quez Watkins or Olamide Zaccheaus, and you can tell by their actions. They keep bringing in receivers. They're up to about 14 receivers in camp right now. It's proof is in the actions, you feel me? It's in the actions, but we cool. We happy with it. But yeah, that's really all I got for y'all today. Derek Barnett didn't practice today, or he practiced in limited fashion. Hassan Reddick didn't practice today. That's who didn't practice. And Avonte Maddox also practiced in limited fashion. We're looking forward to those boys getting back, especially Avonte Maddox. You know, Zach McPherson, he not fully there yet. You know what I mean? He's a 4th round pick. At least we haven't seen him. And we don't know. We won't know until we get to really see him in action. You feel me? But hey, in those boys we trust. So that's all I really got for y'all today. Hope we're having a good day. Peace out. Fly, Eagles, fly. Cool.
I had a lot of goals, and you know it changed every day. But the main goal, defense record of the year. Stuff like that.
To get to that, what do you think you have to do?
Listen to the veterans, Fletcher Cox, BG. You know, keep listening to them guys, and just keep following.
Man, y'all see that boy Jalen Carter talking that shit? Ooh, I can't wait for this nigga to put on the helmet, strap up them pads, and go to work on them cowgirls. Oh, I can't wait. Jesus. Can't wait.